Alright, boys. This is your new tutor, Mrs. Owlet. Janet, these are the boys. This one's Benjamin, and this one's Thomas.
How come his name is first? I'm older. Only by like 30 seconds.
Well, next time I'll swap it.
That's not fair!
It's a pleasure to meet you both. You can call me Miss Janet if you like.
Okie dokie, artichoke. Miss Janet it is.
Now you two be nice and make sure you guys are diligent listeners. I have told Miss Janet that you have been struggling with structures and geometric ideation.
Geometry, who know what now? I think you mean shapes. Then why didn't you just say that? You know how Dad likes to be fancy with his schmancy weird vocabulary. He probably just wants to sound cool.
Beside the point, Miss Janet knows exactly what you guys need to work on, so you listen carefully to what she has to say. She's here to help you succeed.
You got it, Pops. Will do, Daddy-O.
I will just go down the hall to my office if you need anything.
I don't think we will have any trouble. Thank you, sir.
Alright, perfect. I will see you two boys in an hour. Be good now.
Later, Pops.
All right, boys. Get your pencils and papers out. Shapes can be sorted into all kinds of categories, but we will be focusing on the triangle and quadrilateral categories today.
Quadrilateral. That's a fun word.
Triangle simply stands for any shape with 3 sides, while quadrilateral stands for any shape with 4 sides.
Yeah, you're right. Quadrilateral is fun. You know, it's no wonder Dad likes using big words.
Boys, pay attention.
No, sorry, Miss Janet. Will do.
Now that we have established our categories, it's time to take a closer look at the shapes within those categories. In our 3-sided triangle category, we have 6 shapes. The equilateral triangle, where all the sides and all of the angles are equal. The isosceles triangle, where 2 sides and angles are equal.
That sounds like an awesome ice superhero name.
The scalene triangle, where all the sides and angles are different.
And that sounds like an awesome lizard superhero name. Isosceles, will stop you, evildoer. Not if I, the great Scalene, has anything to say about it.
Boys, we are only halfway through the triangles.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Miss Janet. Yeah, we'll pay attention.
I hope so. Our last 3 triangles are angle-based triangles.
What does that mean?
That means all of their differences are in the points where the sides meet. Our first angle-based triangle is the right triangle. It has 1 right angle, or an angle equal to 90 degrees. The second triangle is the obtuse triangle. It has 1 incredibly wide angle, or an angle greater than 90 degrees.
Hey, Tommy. What? You're obtuse. That's me!
Our last triangle is the acute triangle. It has 1 really small angle, or an angle less than 90 degrees.
Hey, Benji. Guess what? What? I may be obtuse, but you're acute. I am not! You are too. Obtuse. Acute.
Dear Honest John Monthly, I am utterly appalled at your decision to remove column of world government due to the controversial nature of the state of the world. Period. Jane, are you getting all this?
Yes, sir.
Alright, good. Continue. I do not believe it is very honest for you to hide the state of the world from...
I, the great Scalene, will destroy you of my incredible wizardness. You will rue the day you decide to call me obtuse. My ice triangles will win this battle.
Boys, please.
Oh dear. It sounds like the boys are being disobedient again. Maybe I should go help her.
Miss Janet knows what she's doing, sir.
But the boys can be so unruly sometimes.
If she needs help, she'll ask for it.
I suppose you're right. Continuing with the letter. See, where was I?
The state of the world from...
Oh, yes. The state of the world from your paying customers, period. Some of us rely on your knowledge.
Now really, boys, we're only halfway through today's lesson. Have you heard a word I've said all day?
We have, Miss Janet. Promise. We just got distracted.
Are you going to listen, or do we need to start over?
We'll listen. Promise.
Okay, the next category we will look at is the quadrilaterals.
Sorry.
Quadrilaterals are all 4-sided shapes. There are 6 quadrilaterals we will be covering today. The first two, I'm sure you already know, are a square, which has 4 equal sides and right angles, and a rectangle, which has 2 long sides and 2 short sides, each parallel to each other.
That's pretty simple.
The next 4 are a little more complex. A rhombus has 4 equal sides, like a square, but its angles are not straight like the right angles of a square. It has 2 obtuse and 2 acute. The parallelogram is like a rectangle. All sides are equal, but the 2-sided lines are on a slant.
Like you took a rectangle and shoved it.
Sort of. The next is the trapezoid, which has 2 parallel sides and 2 non-parallel sides. Finally, we have the trapezium, which has no parallel sides. Make sense?
Trapezium and trapezoid. They sound like aliens.
Did you hear anything I just said?
Do you hear her earthling words? Do they make any sense to you, trapezoid? Well, howdy ho, y'all. What's everyone doing in the foyer? We're aliens, Melvin. Aliens, you say? Yeah, her earth vocabulary makes our minds turn to mush. We should blast her with a ray gun. Yeah! Now hang on, y'all. I don't think using a ray gun's quite necessary. But why not? Well, because I'm from the planet Quadrilateral myself, and those ray guns have just been recalled.
Melvin, don't encourage them.
Do you believe in Trapezoid? Not for a minute, Trapezoid. He is the enemy. Seize him! Oh no! I've been found out!
Boys, what's the meaning of all this?
Enough! I am so tired of these constant interruptions. I have been desperately trying to help you both, and every 5 seconds it's another distraction. I have no idea if you have picked up anything I've said this whole time. The second I finally get through to you boys, Melvin comes in and makes everything worse. Again, can you please just pay attention for 5 minutes?
Well, gee, Miss Janet, I'm terribly sorry for ruining your lesson. I just heard the boys using a word or two from your whiteboard over there, and I thought this might be, some sort of teaching game you guys are playing.
Oh, no, Melvin, that's not what I meant.
I'll deliver my mail and be on my way. You guys have a good day.
Oh dear. What have I walked into? Boys, did you guys push Miss Janet's buttons?
Well, we didn't mean to, Dad. Honest. Yeah, we're really sorry.
No, boys, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have snapped like that.
Well, we didn't mean to mess up your plans. We were just trying to have fun, and make it fun. We were listening. I promise we were. Oh, those big words were just boring, sometimes. Maybe if we made a game where we made it easier to pay attention.
I think I might have an idea. Boys, grab your papers. You said all these names sounded like aliens, right?
Yeah.
On your paper, draw 2 planets, one named triangle and one named quadrilateral. These 2 planets have their own unique races, but they refused to mix. Your job is to sort the shapes, I mean aliens, into their correct planets.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Will do, Miss Janet.
I'll be back in 5 minutes to check on your progress.
Miss Janet, I must say, I am very impressed.
Thank you, sir. But I really am terribly sorry for snapping at the boys like that.
Well, we all make mistakes from time to time.
Still, I should have had more patience.
Well, patience is a very difficult virtue. It's very difficult to have sometimes. I appreciate your willingness to adapt to the boys' learning style.
If I had just listened to the boys to begin with, I would have realized they were picking up the information all along.
They are very intelligent boys, albeit they can be a little distractible. But perhaps next time we can focus on spelling. Their handwriting is really quite atrocious.